Hi, I'm Pete Smith here in Hexolux booth, and we're showing our new lights at NAB 2013. This is the Lux 120, which is our illuminator, which fits into the Zoom 7, a 7-inch Fresnel in a hexagon shape. With the hexagon shape, you can create any sort of array that you want, so it can be as bright as you want. And it has a really dramatic zoom range from super wide, about 80 degrees, cuts really nice, cuts even as you zoom in, all the way down to a really point source. And you can take the thing completely out of there just by loosening this little quarter 20 bolt. Plus I'll show you the dimming, 0 to 100 like percent, with really fine control, super high resolution dimming. And if you press this button, now it says full, which means it's up full, and now you're in f-stop dimming. So that's a half of a stop, it's in 1/10 of a stop, and then that's a full stop, and it'll show you 1 for minus a full stop. So it's just like dropping in a full scrim. It's kind of like a digital scrim. We call it f-stop dimming. Makes it a lot easier to communicate how to adjust the lights without actually sitting there interactively. The barn doors are like fluid head. They're very smooth. You can adjust how much friction, so you can mount all kinds of like crazy stuff on there. Like we put lenses on the barn doors so we get even deeper throw. And I'll talk about some of the other things that you can do once you take this illuminator out of here. We've got the naked illuminator in an umbrella, and you can put 3 on this bracket, and one could be the 98 CRI tungsten, which is what we're demonstrating here on the color chart. This is a direct replacement for tungsten. You can mix it with tungsten. You can put gels in there with no surprises. You'd never know it was an LED because it looks exactly like a tungsten light. And if you mix tungsten with daylight, then you have a white mixing source. So if you put 3 of them together like we have at the end there, you can see that it's like a 800 watt HMI that could turn into a tungsten light just by changing the dimming ratio between daylight. This is a 4500 Kelvin, and then this is a tungsten. So it mixes just with DMX. We're just showing the DMX change. This is a daylight. This is equivalent to about a 300 watt HMI, and you can run it off of any kind of battery that you want. We're just showing a random battery here. We could show the battery demo. And this is the AC power supply in each case, which is also the yoke, which locks nicely. And the fun thing about having the yoke, it's just a quarter 20 to separate it, and it can become a counterbalance for your umbrella or for that little rig over there on the C-stand. So these are heat-free. This just feels like maybe a warm biscuit. If you really hold it carefully, you can feel a little bit of heat, and there's no heat out the front. So your makeup workflow and everything else is quite different with these. So these will be available in June. We're shipping as many orders as we get, and you can start ordering on the 22nd on our website, and we'll announce the price on the 22nd as well of this month.